Recently, I wanted to make some decisions on where I wanted to take my life. Metaphorically, where did I want to wander? So I ended up creating two lists, just a day apart from each other. The first list was, well, it was 46 lines long, and it was a list of failures. Every single thing that I had done wrong, could do wrong, will have done wrong. And, well, it was basically a list to wallow in. I'm too short, I'm too tall, my beard is too gray, no one's watching my poor YouTube channel. It was just me lamenting for 46 lines everything that was wrong with me. Now, what was wrong with this list? Well, there wasn't a whole lot of room for improvement. It was just a list sort of geared to, well, create another list that was exactly the same the next week. Now, the next morning, I made another list, completely unaware that I had made a list previously because I hadn't yet had coffee. Now, this list was quite a bit different. For one, it was only 20 lines long, less than half of the original list. And every single one of those items started with two magic words. I want. Now, that might sound selfish to some, but it wasn't I want a puppy. It was much higher level. It was, I want to be this. I want to do that. This is where I would like to see myself. Now, this list was incredibly different because now you could execute. You could do something with this list. I could take a line and go, there's a possible solution, or, at least there was something there that I could fail at differently later. Now, here's the fun part. After I was done making that second list, I remembered the first. I went back and I compared them, and oh my goodness, what a difference. Now, granted, I'll put an asterisk on this. The night before list number 2, I had to pop a Xanax for an anxiety attack, so I might have slept better before creating that one, but one of these lists meant change and opportunity, and one of these lists was just me being a whiner. Which one of these is actually going to lead to a positive outcome? Yep, that's the list that I need to keep. That's the list that I need to fulfill. So let's have a real-world example of a collective list between you or I. I could start one that says, the world sucks because people love money more than they love people. Not very productive. You could also list it as, I want to make the world a little better place by loving people more than I love money, and loving differences between races and religions and height and food choices and sexual preference. That list could go on and on and on. But it is a very good example of I want. Simply saying I want to make a better place, well, it helps you get there.